Well, let's go back over to the NATO summit in The Hague there, where President Zelensky and Rutte are speaking about further commitments to Ukraine.
Because Russia is an intercontinental country threatening Europe, but also the Pacific region, and because Russia is acting in alliance with countries like North Korea or Iran. Secondly, a just and lasting peace in Ukraine is urgent. And I'm deeply disappointed that Russia is not engaging with the efforts for President Trump to achieve a just and lasting peace. While President Zelensky have already agreed on unconditional ceasefire, Russia not only doesn't agree, but even are increasing the intensity of their aggression to Ukraine. From our part, we will continue to give full support to Ukraine and to continue to put pressure on Russia through sanctions. And the 18th package of sanctions is underway. Finally, we are looking forward for our common future as Ukraine, entire member of the European Union. I'm very happy with the recent assessment of the European Commission about your impressive work to deliver on reforms in such difficult situations, and for sure we are reached the conditions to move forward the ongoing negotiation process to accession to the European Union. Thank you.
Thank you. So I can add, my dear friend Volodymyr, you're here among friends. And we stand by Ukraine from the very first day on, and you can count on us also for the future. We have just discussed how important it is for Ukraine to invest in the extraordinary, agile and innovative Ukrainian defense industry. Therefore, we have designed a funding program of 150 billion euros, we call it SAFE, where member states, but also Ukraine and other partners, can take these loans to invest in the Ukraine defense industry, which has shown its ability to innovate, to produce fast and reliably at scale. We can learn a lot from you, what that is concerned, but in this way we can support you also for the survival of Ukraine. Secondly, of course, there's constant financial support to Ukraine because we know you're fighting a war that is also protecting our values and our principles. And thirdly, indeed, we have to put pressure on President Putin that he comes to the negotiation table and that he's engaging seriously in negotiations for a just and lasting peace. Therefore, the 18th sanctions package is a biting one, is a hard one. I know that our G7 friends will follow suit with their sanctions. So all this shows you are among friends. You can count on us. We stand by your side.
Thank you. Okay. Good? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So we've just been watching there a press conference at the NATO summit in The Hague with President Zelensky, the NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte, Ursula von der Leyen, and also the President of the European Council, Antonio Costa, speaking about funding that will be extended to Ukraine. Ursula von der Leyen talking about a new loans package that member states and Ukraine can draw down to invest in Ukrainian defence. And Antonio Costa also saying that he had been impressed with Ukraine's progress towards EU membership and said that he was happy to say they had reached the conditions so far and would now move forward with the next round of negotiations, which would lead to accession to the EU. We'll have more from The Hague a little bit later in the programme, so do stay with us. Around the world and across the UK, this is BBC News.